Hello there YouTube, this is AshWalker2012 here, coming at you with my second installment of the Deck Showcase series. Today I'm going to be showing off my deck that I've dubbed Different Dimensional Monarchs. It's pretty much like a Macro Monarch deck, but I just call it differently, because you know I'm a rebel. I mean, what else can I say? Pretty much what the deck does, it forces you and your opponent to remove everything from play while I keep getting field advantages off the Monarchs and other cards. It's more of a traditional type of deck. It's not traditional format, but what I mean by traditional is that it's not synchro capable. I'm not running any tuners, and I'm not running an extra deck or a side deck with it. Well, side deck because I don't really have anything that I can think of to side in, but still, that's beside the point. Extra deck as well. If I'm not running a tuner, why am I running an extra deck? But yeah, that's pretty much all I can say for the deck. Let's get into it, shall we? Start off with a 19 monster. Okay, like I said, the deck consists of 19 monsters, 21 spells and traps. So yeah, pretty decent coverage. Let's get into the monsters, shall we? First of all, triple really good, removes any of your opponent's cards from play, and if it's a dark monster, they lose 1,000 life. One Ryza, I'd like to get another one, but basically it spins cards to the top of your opponent's decks. And double Cyber Dragon. Pretty special summon, can't really say much more. Next is triple Survivor. The main tribute fodder of the deck, summon it, next turn tribute, get the Monarch effect, it special summons itself back, and the cycle keeps going. To Kaiku, stops your opponent from moving, and it's an 18 beater, and whenever it swings into your opponent's life points, they get to remove two. Well, you remove two other cards from the graveyard. Well, I cannot think this morning. Double Assailants, 1700 beat stick, and when it's destroyed by battle, remove this card and your opponent's monster from play. Two Banisher the Radiance, as long as it's face up on the field, remove all cards from play that are sent to the graveyard. Two Warrior Lady, basically an out to Stardust and a lot of the other cards out there swing, or have it being have something swing into it, and you can choose to remove them both. One Spirit Reaper, main style of the deck, yeah, pretty simple, and one DD Scout Flame whenever it's removed from place, but summon it back at the end phase. That's pretty much it for the monsters. Like I said, 19 monsters. It's really pretty simple. I've been thinking about taking out the two Banishers for a couple of Cyber Valleys. I'm probably going to test that out next time I get the chance to get up to the locals or duel someone on Skype. Well, let's move on. And here we are back for the spells. It contains 13 spells. Let's get into it. Triple Dimensional Fissure. Any monster sent to the graveyard is automatically removed from play. Continuous spell. Double Shrink. Cuts your opponent's monster attack by half. Econ, change your opponent's battle position or tribute a monster to take control of it. Basically a second brain control. DDR, basically what it does is that it's pretty much the premature burial for remove from play cards. Send a card from your hand to the graveyard, special summon one of your remove from play monsters and equip it to that. One Lightning Vortex to clear the way of your opponent's monsters, and here we come with staples. One Brain Control, one Rhoda, MSD, Heavy, Grenade. That's it for the spells. 13, it's a pretty simple lineup, not too many that you can really use. The deck is mainly aggro based, so yeah. And we're back for the traps. Contains 8 traps. It's a pretty fairly simple lineup. Everything in the trap pretty much fits the theme. Anyway, 3 Start Bribes, counter those pesky Heavy Storms or MSTs or whatever spell / trap they're going to screw you over with. 2 Macrocosmos. Whenever it's face up on the field, you can, well, whenever it's activated, you can get a Helios the Primordial Fund from your deck. No, you can special summon it from your hand or deck. My bad. I don't ever use the first effect. And while it's face up on the field, any card sent to the graveyard is removed from play. 2 Karma Cut. I've been thinking about changing these out for D-Prisons. Basically what it does is that you discard 1 card, then you remove from play 1 face-up monster on your opponent controls. Then, remove from play any cards in your opponent's graveyard with the same name. And 1 Turnial. If you don't know what that does, then shit out of luck. Anyway, that's pretty much it for the deck. It's really simple. It's basically aggro based while you're also removing your opponent's cards from play. It's basically to counter any of those pesky revolve around graveyard decks. No thanks, you don't have a graveyard. That's pretty much what it says. It's a big old denied. Anyway, yeah. Like I said in the last video, I'm going to be doing a lot more videos coming up, so yeah. And it's not all going to be Yu-Gi-Oh! Just saying. Well, that's it, and this has been Ashwalker 2012, and sorry for the delay on videos.